Hi, everybody. So I've been working on this little speech for a while. I usually like to get things done pretty early so that I can adjust for any curveballs. We definitely got pitched one of those. My original peppy chat about how great our year was and how excited I am for next year doesn't seem to be as appropriate now. While I still feel the need to highlight the amazing things done by the people in this chat, first I think we should acknowledge that this year didn't exactly go as planned. I feel like most impacted people in their first and last years here. For those who are new to resident life, thanks for joining us tonight, especially given your kind of unique relationship with us. For those of you who are completing your last semester, I'm truly sorry for any of the experiences you may have missed out on. And while this year left us with lots of things incomplete, and it would be so much easier to focus on that, we need to realize that there was a lot accomplished this year, and that next year will bring lots of new experiences. The people in this room planned countless events, and these events often seem like a lot of work, and they might seem like they don't have much return, but we're helping to create the friendships and memories that people will always cherish. I know we all have a fun story or two we could share from this year. As a student leader, it is especially important that we hold on to the good moments. I mean, anyone can be a good leader when everything's going according to plan, but the same can't be said when you're thrown a major curveball. Everyone in this room is a leader who's been thrown a curveball and is rising to that challenge. This is what sets leaders apart from everyone else. And I'm sure we've all heard different definitions of the word leadership. Most of us has probably heard several, and they've all probably been pretty different from each other. The one that always sticks out the most to me is from JROTC, a program I was in high school. We'd often be quizzed over information at the beginning of the class. And for some reason, the instructor always asked me these questions. He would always start the class, Mullins, how do we define leadership? Now in this class, there's only one correct answer. Leadership is the ability to influence others to accomplish a mission, sir. Then he'd shoot the follow-up question. How do we influence others to accomplish the mission? Again, only one right answer. By providing purpose, direction, and motivation, sir. Now, I'm certainly not saying this is the only definition of leadership, but it does provide an interesting point of view. Leadership is the ability to influence others to accomplish a mission by providing purpose, direction, and motivation. It refers to leadership as an ability, and that is crucial. Calling leadership an ability implies that it is both a natural and teachable trait. Strong leaders tend to show some natural leadership skills, but they also work hard to learn more and to improve upon the skills they have. As leaders, we usually have some goals to accomplish. That's our mission. We need help from teammates to accomplish it. So how do you get people on board with your plan? You provide purpose, direction, and motivation. Purpose is the reasoning behind the mission and can range from a simple explanation of why this thing needs to be done, or to explaining to each person what skills and talents they have that can be utilized for this project. Direction has always been the hardest part for me. This part refers to making sure everyone knows the expectations and is following any rules or regulations that are in place. Motivation has to do with the desire or willingness of people to help reach a goal. Helping to provide motivation can come in a variety of ways. If the work is for a good cause, like a charity, often that can be all the motivation in and of itself. Other times, maybe it's throwing a pizza party after a meeting. Leadership means different things to everyone, and we all have different styles. This variety is what allows us to do so many different things. Maybe you don't agree with my definition of leadership, and that is perfectly okay. Tonight is about celebrating all of the amazing things leaders on this campus have done this year. So I'm going to turn it over to Emma Hines for our first award of the night, Community of the Year.
Good evening, everyone. I am Kendall. There we go. Okay. Good evening, everyone. I am Emma Hines, the Public Relations Coordinator of USHA, and I am pleased to present the Community of the Year. A community contributes to the residence halls and apartments, personal growth, opportunity for involvement, and establish a sense of belonging. Similar to life doesn't give us purpose, we give life purpose. So do the people around us. This year's nominees are Nickerson Hall, UCC third floor upper class, and community and Hosey fourth floor. The nominator of this awards had to say, the community really shined bright as they navigated some unique challenges, while still building and maintaining the community that they had established during the fall semester. This community quickly bonded and are attending actions, they eventually even hanging out in the front lobby. During the spring semester, this community did not have a CA. The residents of this community stood strong. All throughout the spring semester, they continued to hang out with one another, spending time in the front lobby, and had their own informal actions. This community has really shined this year, and they worked together to foster relationships that can sometimes be more challenging for upper class floors to foster. This year's Community of the Year award goes to UCC third floor upper class community. Now, Alex Davis will present the award of Rising Star.
Hi guys, so my name's Alex, for those of you that don't know. I am the Vice President of USHA, and I'm very excited tonight to present the Rising Star Award. Every individual has to start off somewhere to grow in their potential. The Rising Star Award is an honor given to a student who is an emerging leader in their first or second year. These student leaders show great promise to contribute to our community within the resident health system. This year's nominees are Donna Zach from Fitzgerald and Emma Miller from North Ellis. The nominator had this to say: this person has made significant contributions within residents' life throughout her first year, and I know she will only continue to have an impact on our community. As in a way, this person makes sure to greet every resident or guest, making sure she offers support to those who need it. One thing that she did that really impressed me this year is stepping up to also fulfill the role as our USHA representative. By stepping into this role, she showed me how dependable and reliable she is as a student leader. As the vice president on our hall council, this person has contributed to planning, implementing, and debriefing on the programs that they held. No matter what, this person ensures that she steps up and shares her voice when other students can't. She ensures that all things being done are in the best interest of all students and truly brightens everyone's day. This year's Rising Star Award goes to Donna Zach. Coming up next, Deanna Magrita will present the award for Supporting Star.
Hello, I am Deanna Margita, and I am the Vice President of NRHH. I am honored to present the Supporting Star Award. The Supporting Star Award is given to a non-student support staff member for outstanding service to students throughout the year. The galaxy is only so bright within the stars that shine within, and we are blessed to have staff members that are shining examples. These individuals are shining examples of strong support to help students thrive at UCM. The Supporting Star Award nominees are Carol Matthews from the Sub Connection at the Union Food Court, and Kathy Warner, custodian for University Housing Residence Halls. The nominator had this to say: this person was on the custodial team for Ellis, but she has worked all over campus to keep our facilities clean. She was always one of the sweetest people I had the pleasure of talking to. She always made time to stop by and say hello to staff members. This person had a strong work ethic and committed to their work. Custodial staff has been short-staffed all year, but this person still managed to keep her assigned areas clean. She had her own system to get her work done as efficiently as possible. Custodial staff receives only a very small fraction of the recognition they deserve, and this person was one of their brightest shining stars. Everything she did was done with grace and quality, and Ellis was extremely lucky to have her. She is truly one of the unsung heroes of campus and deserves every relaxing moment of her new retirement. Let us congratulate our supporting star, Kathy Warner. Please welcome Corey Burrows, who will present the award for Unsung Hero.
Hello, I am Corey Burrows, and I'm the president of USHA. Now, not all individuals have the loudest voice. A whisper can also make a great impact. The Unsung Hero Award is for an individual who goes above and beyond to make substantial yet unrecognized contributions, and a person who refrains from claiming too much in return for their efforts. This person may not have the loudest voice within a community, but makes a tremendous impact. They know when to speak their mind and how to make others feel welcome. They are often some of the most driven individuals that are the catalyst for many successful initiatives. The nominees for the Unsung Hero are Catherine Kuchera from Todd, Katie Carell from NRHH, and Sydney Thomas from Fitzgerald. The nominator had this to say: "This person is the true unsung hero of UCM, and without their efforts, the organization would not be where it is today. They are the type of person that will put themselves last in order to make sure everyone on the team is supported. They want to help everyone else be successful so they can become better leaders themselves. They do so much development to undercover because they never ask for credit, because it's all about helping others and making an impact in someone's journey. This person has helped pave the way for the organization to reach out to those on campus and has helped step up during the struggles of the semester. A true unsung hero steps up when needed and fulfills the duties to the best of their abilities, while continuing the challenges of their own journey. This person is full of heart, dedication, and the willingness to welcome those that are new to leadership. Words cannot begin to describe how much this person does for someone because they never ask to be recognized for how truly awesome they are. This person is a true friend that you want to have in your corner and will always be the support you need to grow as a leader. This has made such a tremendous impact that cannot go without being recognized because it is truly deserved." This year's Unsung Hero Award goes to Catherine Kuchera. Please welcome Kendall Mullins, who will present the award for Executive Board Member of the Year.
Hello, I'm Kendall Mullins, the NRHH president. With great power comes great responsibility. The Outstanding Executive Board Member of the Year goes to an individual that has tirelessly worked to impact residential life in many ways, and through their organization, help make programs, events, and their group a success. This award recognizes one particular executive board member who goes above and beyond the call of duty to truly give it their all. The nominees for Executive Board Member of the Year are Emma Hines from USHA, Alicia Resch from Foster Knox, and Dawson Davis from South Ellis. The nominator had this to say: "Being the sole exec member of Hall Council calls for extensive organization and the need to meet deadlines and stay on top of things. This person did not back away from the challenge. Instead, she stepped up and embraced it. She brings an abundance of creativity into every program we plan, as well as the desire to do everything justice by putting in the time to research and find the best options for our residents. She truly loves her community and wants to make Foster Knox a home for everyone in it. Foster Knox is beyond lucky to have her. She has worked harder and more consistently for Foster Knox Hall Council than I could have ever expected, and she deserves to be recognized. Everything we have done so far and everything we will accomplish were only possible because of this person. She has been and will continue to be the driving force behind Foster Knox Hall Council. Without her efforts, this organization would literally not exist." This year's Executive Board Member of the Year goes to Alicia Resch. Next, Katie Carell will present the award for Program of the Year.
Hi, my name is Katie Carell, and I'm the recording treasurer of NRHH. If there's one thing I know about programming, it's that there is always something to learn. Like famous astronomer and inventor John Herschel once said, "The stars are landmarks of the universe." Much like our programs are to our committees here on campus, there is always so much to learn after each program to make the next one better. Here at UCM, we implement programs that fall on an educational and social spectrum to bring diverse communities together in a variety of ways. The Program of the Year award is presented to the Hall Council that not just put on an extravagant program, but also work together as a team to make their program engaging for the community. The nominees for the Program of the Year by Hall Council are the Pot of Wishes and the UCC. The nominator had this to say: "The goal of this program was to use the high amount of creativity in the UCC Residence Hall to encourage residents to pause throughout the day to make a wish and release some stress that amounts because of a busy day. A table was set up in the UCC lobby with cut-out four-leaf clovers, markers, and cookie decorating supplies. As residents left and entered the building, the UCC exec members would greet them and ask if they wanted to pause for a moment to decorate a festive cookie or write down a wish they had for the rest of the semester. The Hall Council members then hung the four-leaf clover wishes from the ceiling all around the UCC front lobby. UCC Hall Council hoped this would motivate residents, leaving the hall feeling more welcoming and make residents laugh, as some of the wishes were pretty comical. I believe this program will be remembered as an engaging and positive event and will carry on excitement for UCC's Hall Council next fall. This year's Program of the Year award goes to Pot of Wishes UCC. Next, Jay Hicks will present the award for Advisor of the Year.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jay Hicks, and I am the advisor for USHA and NRHH. The Advisor of the Year is given to an outstanding advisor for the work with the Residence Hall Council. Every great team needs an extraordinary leader. Advisors serve as cheerleaders, shoppers, a shoulder to lean on, and countless other roles. We recognize the efforts of these serving within that role. Before I announce nominees, I do want to give a quick shout out to all the advisors who have given their time, energy, compassion, and love to all of our students. So let's throw some snaps into that chat. We want to thank you for all of your support and encouragement for our student leaders as they learn and grow. I will be getting special gifts to all of you in your mailboxes this coming week, along with the other gifts that I promised you 2 weeks ago. This year's Advisor of the Year award is a little bit more special. The Star Reception Planning Committee came together and secretly decided to rename this award. A longtime supporter of housing leadership is retiring, and students within USHA and NRHH wish to honor him. This award will now be named the Patrick J. Bradley Advisor of the Year. Patrick Bradley came to UCM, then CMSU, in January 1996 to assume the role of Director of Housing. His title and scope of responsibilities shifted during that 20-plus years that Patrick served the Central community. We chose this category due to Patrick's long history of advising himself. I asked him for his long list of advising, thinking that I was asking other people, but he was very wrong. I was only asking so I can get the information for tonight's reception. But during Patrick's career, he served as a Glenclerc Regional Advisor, Hall Council Advisor at Wayne State College, Hall Council Advisor at UW-Whitewater, Residence Hall Association Advisor at Eastern Illinois University. He was also awarded Advisor of the Year by Glenclerc as well as the Illinois Residence Hall Association. And here at Central, he has showcased support for USHA, NRHH, and Hall Councils, including monetary support, staffing, and has also been a physical presence at meetings to discuss and meet with students regarding their experiences. We are honored to name this award in Patrick's honor. We look forward to inviting Patrick back year after year to help present this award. The nominees for the Advisor of the Year are Michaela Jameson from UCC, Lexi Clark from Fitzgerald, and Melody Duarte from South Theater. The nominator had this to say: when I think of someone who has served as a mentor and troubleshooter within our building, specifically when it comes to our Hall Council, I think of this person. I really saw her step up and succeed in her role as an advisor. She pushed and encouraged the executive board to go out of their comfort zones and truly build a team. This person has done an amazing job encouraging executive board members to continue their path in student leadership here at UCM, whether it be USHA, NRHH, or to apply to be a CA. Overall, I saw her step up as an advisor and truly help the executive board navigate their challenges. Seeing her grow as an advisor, learn, and adapt throughout this year while staying true to herself makes me believe she should be recognized as Advisor of the Year. We are proud to announce that this year's Advisor of the Year will be Lexi Clark. Congratulations. I will now welcome Catherine Kuchera to come up to present the award for Residence Hall Director of the Year.
Hello, I'm Catherine Kuchera, the National Communication Coordinator for USHA. Everybody wants to have someone that they can look up to find answers to complex questions. An aspect of being a leader is having someone to go to no matter what. The Resident Hall Director Award is an award that is given to an outstanding RHD for their contribution to the students, staff, and overall well-being of the residence halls which they live. The nominations for this award are Naomi Sem Lovejoy from Fitzgerald, Katie Dubrini, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, from North Ellis, Ashley Slater from Bradshaw, Rick Casado Jr. from UCC, Angie Juarez from South Theater, and Andrew Coas from Nickerson. The nominator had this to say: the time this RHD dedicates to her work is meaningful and intentional, and you see this through her interactions with her team. She spends her personal time making appreciative notes for her team members and having team bonding activities. She has also taken the time to be a visible RHD in her building and acknowledging the residents, not only when she is in the building, but also when she is walking around campus. This RHD has spent countless hours educating her staff and supporting her residents who stop by her office. The unique thing about her leadership is that she is willing to educate her team and the people she interacts with, but she is also willing to learn from them directly. She is strong, independent, and fun RHD that the building intentionally bonds with those around her. This award will be going to Naomi Sem Lovejoy. I will also be presenting the McCurr Achievements. This year we went to 2 different conferences. We went to the Regional Leadership Conference at St. Louis University and the Regional Business Conference at University of Nebraska, Omaha. Within these, we have put in bids for the Program of the Year for Jim Wand and multiple case studies. But this year, I don't think this individual is with us in the chat right now, but each institution that is a part of the Midwest Affiliation of Colleges and University Residence Halls can nominate a student for a special award. This includes the induction into the family and alumni related to McCurr or the farm. This requires individuals who gave service on the campus and regional level through involvement and conference attendance. I am proud to announce that UCM has proudly nominated Deja Adams to be inducted into the family and alumni related to McCurr. We are proud of your work within McCurr. We will be providing payment to McCurr for Deja's induction. The plaque will come and issue to you. Next is Eli Fisher that will now present the award for NRHH Member of the Year.
Hello, everyone. I'm Eli Fisher, National Communications Coordinator for NRHH. Each year, NRHH Star Chapter members have the opportunity to select one member to be recognized as their chapter's NRHH Member of the Year. This honor is to be given to an NRHH member who has been an active participant and has gone above and beyond the call of duty. The chapter has selected a member who has dedicated their time and efforts to helping the chapter succeed. This individual has demonstrated what it means to be a member of the National Residence Hall Honorary by dedicating their time and commitment to the chapter. It is with great pleasure that I present Ashley Wadley as the 2019-2020 NRHH Member of the Year. We will now give out the NRHH Outstanding Service Pins. Each year, the NRHH Executive Board gives out outstanding service pins to individuals who have provided outstanding leadership on our campus. I will now give out my pin. My outstanding service pin is meant for someone who I believe has been dedicated and committed to NRHH. This person has done both of these by just being an active member to dedicating all their time to try and make NRHH a better organization. From the time that I've known this person, they've been very involved around campus and passionate about everything that they are involved in. They have quickly become someone I can look up to when it comes to being a student leader. They have been helpful, friendly, and kind to me, and quickly became one of my good friends. It is my pleasure and my honor to award my outstanding service pin to Dawson Davis. I will now invite Katie Correll to give out her outstanding service pin.
I chose to give my outstanding leadership pin to an individual that has been there for me since the beginning of the school year. This individual helped me adjust to UCM and learn the ropes as an incoming transfer student. She was an amazing community advisor and did a great job building a social community on our floor. She went above and beyond to make her residents feel at home. Every time I see her, she always has a smile on her face. Whether it be working the front desk, in the hallways, or just passing by around campus, she always makes sure to say hi and reach out. Despite her busy schedule, she always puts her residents first and tried her hardest to remain flexible. She encouraged me to get more involved on campus. She was patient with me when I asked her lots of questions and helped me to prepare for the community advisor application and interview process. I'm so grateful for having the opportunity to know her. I'd like to present Sabrina Zern with my outstanding leadership pin. I now invite Deanna Margita to give out her outstanding service pin.
Okay. Mine is probably going to be a little short and sweet, but not because this person does not deserve a long speech, but because it would probably take me hours to cover all the amazing things this person has accomplished. I would like to present my bronze pin to someone who truly is a role model for NRHH. This person has consistently been an active member in committees and in general body meetings. This person cares for everyone in their organization and is always a joy to have in meetings. This person comes to meetings fully prepared and excited to talk to the members of NRHH. Whenever we discuss who has made the biggest impact during the year, this person is always the first to come to mind. And this has been consistent throughout the years, whether as a CA or as a member of NRHH. This person is just amazing. And I would like to present my bronze pin to Emily Croson. I would now like to invite Kendall to give out her outstanding pin.
Hello again, everyone. So Deanna is the best vice president anyone could ask for. She is supportive, dedicated, and full of great ideas. She also has a real talent for getting people to write their OTMs. A lot of us, myself included, don't always get them done on time. So Deanna started throwing writing parties in the NRHH office after meetings. So this made OTMs a much more real priority and created more time for our members to interact with each other. Deanna also had to make a lot of decisions for the recognition committee, often beyond her constitutional responsibility. Overall, Deanna is simply an amazing person, and I look forward to the possibility of spending another year on the executive board with her. And now, please welcome Corey back. We're going to present our bronze pins. The bronze pin is the highest honor to be given by an NRHH or USHA president. They are awarded to current alumni or members of the UCM community who have dedicated outstanding service to USHA or NRHH or to us as individuals. A total of 4 pins per organization may be given out a year, further illustrating the prestige of this award. So I'm gonna present mine first and then Corey will follow. So for my first one, when I became president, I had some pretty big shoes to fill. My predecessor is one of the best people I have ever had the honor of calling a friend. Jacob lights up any room that he walks into. He is constantly positive and pushes people to be their best selves. I was definitely on the receiving end of that a few times, for which I will always be grateful. Jacob actually encouraged me to run for president, and then when he won in the fall, he helped create the an honorary executive board position. So that allowed me to spend fall semester as president-elect. The time I spent as part of that executive board helped me become a much better leader, and I owe so much of that to Jacob. So buddy, thank you for helping me gain the confidence to be giving this little speech without fear. Any student would be lucky to have you as a teacher. I was sure lucky to have you as a mentor and friend. Then my next one. I met this kid the first day of my 7th grade year. He was a cool 8th grader, whatever the heck that's supposed to mean, but you know, 7th graders were supposed to be afraid of 8th graders or whatever. Middle school is weird. I'd like to say we were friends right away, but we were both a lot quieter back then. But we have been friends for almost a decade, and Ugo has been like a brother to me for all of that. We didn't plan to end up at the same college, but I'm sure glad we did. I've always been so proud to call him my friend. In fact, every time the marching band would come out on the football field, I would find Ugo and tell anyone who would listen that he was my friend. Picture Buddy the Elf when he sees Santa. I know him! I know him! That would be me, every time. I'm really gonna miss going to school with him, but I know he's off to do great things. Oh, and don't you think I forgot about that soccer game. Once the world goes back to normal, you're still gonna have to teach me all about it. And then my last bronze pin before I turn it over to Corey. Service is one of the pillars of NRHH. So many service events would not have happened without the wonderful Emily Croson. She has been a dedicated member and an amazing committee chair. Her dedication to this organization is clearly worthy of recognition. But in addition to that, Emily has been one of the best friends a girl could ask for. So many of my memories from the past 3 years have featured none other than Grandma Emily. You can always drag a smile out of me, no matter how grumpy I might be. I can always count on her to come to every meeting with a Golden Girls fact and a smile. After every meeting, we'd walk back together. We'd always end up standing and talking outside of her building for anywhere from a few minutes to almost an hour, in the dark and the cold, maybe the rain once or twice. Don't ask me why we didn't stay and talk at the NRHH office or go up to her room. Neither of us have an answer for that, but I'm certainly gonna miss it. So, Emily, thank you for all the rant sessions, the inside jokes, and the great advice. And don't worry, I've got the soup. And now Corey will present his.
Oh boy, here we go. Okay. So, my first bronze pin goes to someone that I had the honor to getting to know this year. This person has a personality like no one else that I know, and is super, super fun to be around. There is no way I can see this person without them saying hi, or just simply putting a smile on my face, or saying, hey, I missed you this week, I hope to see you next week. And how saying the little things was just such a big encouragement and always made my day better. This person's always full of great ideas and is an amazing team player. And I have been super fortunate to be able to share a committee with this person to help develop leaders for the present and the future. There is no doubt that this person is my favorite person, and I'm super thankful for the time that I was able to get to know this person and how much fun they made my semester while also being their amazing self. So without further ado, my first bronze pin goes to Mackenzie Maluiki. And now, moving on to my second bronze pin. I'm not gonna lie, folks. This is this person here is the next big thing in housing leadership, in my opinion. But this person is constantly working hard and always asking questions and always looking for ways to improve themselves as a leader. And part of being a seasoned leader is seeing those that have potential, whether they know it themselves or not. And I've had the opportunity to work with someone that has been shining with potential since the first day I met them, and knew that working with them was going to be an absolute blast. And this person has worked hard and put many hard hours trying to put together things for the residents of UCM. Even though the COVID-19 issue may have canceled plans, that does not take away the integrity, dedication, grit, initiative, and ownership this person has exemplified as a leader. And I'm super excited to see how this person grows in the future and cannot wait to see how they overcome the challenges that present themselves. Since working with this person from day one, I knew that we would work well together, and I believe that is something that is incredibly true. I could go on and on and on and, spend a whole couple hours, about this person, but there is one last thing to say, and it's that no matter what this person does or where they will go, they will conquer any challenge and achieve many great accomplishments. My second bronze pin goes to the one and only Alex Davis. Thank you so much for this semester. We got to work together, even despite all the bumps and challenges. And then, oh gosh, okay. Now my last bronze pin. This one's gonna be a little bit harder. For my final bronze pin, this is someone that I've known for a great part of my life. There is someone that has been a huge part of my college experience, starting with freshman year. Of all the rants of, experiencing college for the first time and trying to make it through life that, I never thought that I'd make it to, sharing the frustrations and tears of all the family drama and challenges that life had presented. Sophomore year, I was able to share many great memories during this. They're able to convince them to join the Hall Council as the USHA representative for the NRHH Hall. This person invests so much time and effort into their work to better themselves for their future, and I was able to watch them grow through their time in housing leadership and was excited to see where life had taken them next. Junior year posed the greatest challenge because things didn't happen the way they had expected them to. Through the confusion and uncertainty, I witnessed this person make a huge decision that affected their future. It did mean their time at UCM would end and a new college experience would await. Not knowing what they would expect. Grandpa. losing members of our organization and surviving this quarantine. Let me tell you all that this person is and has seen me through my leadership journey through USHA, and they have been a huge help to my journey. And without this person, I can truly say that I wouldn't be the person that I am today. That is why I'm awarding my last bronze pin to my cousin, Elsie Nelson. So that ends my bronze pins, and next Jay Hicks will present the Darlene Lobenstein Outstanding Leader Award.
All right, here I am again. Typically, I would invite Darlene Lobenstein to join us to hand out this award, but obviously this year's thrown us a few curveballs in the process. So we'll work with a way to help award this recognition more properly in the future. This award is given as the highest honor that a student organization can receive on our campus. It's an outstanding leader who has shown great dedication and commitment to the residence halls. This award is given to a junior or a senior residence hall leader and is the highest housing leadership award. This award is named after Darlene Lobenstein, who began her employment at the university in 1966, where she served as a graduate assistant and assistant head resident of Todd Hall. In 1968, she became the Assistant Dean of Women at a time when women lived on one side of campus and men on the other. In 1981, Darlene became an Assistant Director in a residential life system for housing assignments. And then she shifted over to work with family housing in 1982. Darlene worked with family housing until her retirement from university in 2001. Darlene dedicated 35 years to our university. She is well known for being dedicated to the students and being a dedicated professional. Darlene continues to reside in Warrensburg and is active in our community. The nominees for this award are Corey Burrows from USHA, Catherine Kuchera from USHA, Emily Croson from USHA, and Marissa Ginger from North Ellis. The nominator had this to say, and if I get a little teary-eyed, it's fine. It's fine. This individual has been dedicated 3.5 years to the United Student Housing Association. They're going on their senior year in the hands-on part of their major. They've taken on 4 different positions within that time, and each one they have given equal importance and have the goal and passion to help the university grow in leadership and in the team that he works with. They started out as a representative from their residence hall. They became an executive board member with the position of programming chair. I kind of just gave this away. Moving on to the person to hold the public relations coordinator and then to be the president position in the next 2 academic years. A second nominator went on to say, Corey has had such a huge impact on the campus residents through different positions that he has held. Corey has shown his dedication to the campus and has worked really hard the last few years to help make a living on campus the best experience. So I am personally proud to award this award to Corey Burrows. And he did say a long time ago that he was gonna make me cry at his last star reception, and he is correct. So Corey, you won that award too. So, and I will now welcome Corey back up to give his closing remarks for this year's star reception.
Alrighty, well, I'm back and I'm, got the box of tissues here. So I'm gonna be going a little off script here before I get back on script, but it's been a long 3.5 years, and it's a little crazy, how unexpected things happen. But there's something that I wanted to do from the heart, just because I feel like it's completely necessary to, but I wanted to do an award for me personally to a certain person that I think is really deserving of this award. And unfortunately, due to some external factors, I wasn't able to get the award in, but I'll eventually get to. But I am creating a award called the Corey Burrows Presidential Award of Honor for someone that I've known for the past 3.5 years that has been a huge part to my success as a leader, or as a human, as a student, and then as a leader, who has taught me many different values of what being a leader is and navigating through college and seeing me grow through. And without this person, all of the rants, getting through all of those, there's been, oh, heaven forbid, there's been so many of those after 3 years. And it's been a long ride, and I'm excited to see where things go forward from here. But this person, I have to award them with the Corey Burrows Presidential Award of Honor because they absolutely deserve it, and that is Jay Hicks, because you really, really deserve it. So I'll eventually get the award as soon as hopefully this stuff passes through. But there's also another certain person that doesn't know that I'm doing this because, I like to be secretive and surprised and all that stuff. So this next person doesn't know this is coming, but I've also known this person for 3.5 years. And 3.5 years ago, I didn't know that this person would be my bestest best friend in the whole world. And I never thought that I'd see this person grow so much as a leader, as a person, and all the ins and outs between, from all the lunches together in the USHA office to all the late nights, going out for food or Walmart, whatever the heck it was. This person has been just my bestest best friends, and I'm at a loss of words, honestly, because words can't begin to describe. And I know that our time in USHA has come to is almost over. Someone that I also want to give the Corey Burrows Presidential Award of Honor to is Catherine Kuchera for being the most awesome best friend and leader that I've gotten to know and cherish over the years, and that we've had lots of memories. And honestly, this isn't what we expected things to be, but this is where we're at, and you deserve this award too. You and Jay have been so super important in my 3.5 years in USHA, and you two have been so awesome. So I am presenting that award to both of you. So there's that surprise. And now I'll go back to the script. So here are my final thoughts and words as the United Student Housing Association president. I have spent the past 3.5 years in housing leadership figuring out what the heck I'm going to do with my life. And then when I honestly realize it, there's times that I still don't even know what I want to do. But if there's something that I have learned from my leadership experiences is that the skills and qualities you gain as a leader grow within you. These skills and qualities of leadership are what instill inside of you and help guide you to the successful path in life. And even that, sometimes the successful path includes many failures and even leads to self-doubt. But the skills and qualities of leadership you gain from your experiences transfer and can be applied to any situation to help you make the right decision for yourself and your team. I'm a huge advocate for team building and development. An analogy I like to use is the Lego brick of leadership. Inside your Lego piece includes the skills and qualities that make you the leader that you are. Wherever you go, you take your Lego brick. And it's that piece you add to the team structure you join. And remember that there's always room for new skills and qualities to be added, as well as there's always room to improve the skills and qualities you already have. Your Lego brick is not like anybody else's because it's yours and you make up everything unique about it. Take these skills and qualities and transfer them to wherever life takes you, because you may or may not know where you're going or what the heck you're going to do, but you will always have the leadership parts to help you no matter what. We appreciate you all coming to our virtual reception this evening. We realize that this was not the plan we had for our awards, but you coming to support means all the same. Congratulations from the bottom of my heart to all the nominees and to all those who were chosen as the winners for this evening. We will be posting the recording for the awards reception to the UCM, USHA, and UCM Housing social media outlets. In addition, we will also be mailing certificates to winners starting this week. Again, thank you for all coming, and we wish you the happiest and well. Thank you.